My name's Naomi and I am the Operations Director here at Toro. We ensure all of our product listings have good A+ content. This is certainly helped by our talented in-house photographer, and we regularly look and review our A+ content. This is really important because in Toro, our products go right back to iPhone 5, which was released in 2012. So it's really important that we go back over them and revamp them just so they're up to date and current. I find the A+ content quite user-friendly. We sell on eight countries. So we've came across that suddenly a Spanish A+ listing would be on the UK one. But what we've done is we put it in places. A+ listings are listed by an ASIN, but we've named them so you've got the SKU, the name of the product, the colour and the country. So at a glance you can see what the A+ listing is called, and that's helpful. I think the do's and don'ts of using A+ content is first reading Amazon guidelines. There is quite restrictions around don't use other people's trademarks, third-party links, things like that. That's really important because they won't get approved. Certainly make sure that your listing is accurate to the product that you're selling. All photos, text is relating to that product. It can be easily done if you're duplicating A+ listings. The attention to detail to get those changes are made. Make it so it doesn't date too quickly. So for example, at Christmas time, don't be tempted to kind of update your A+ listings to be all Christmassy because they will date very quickly and you'll need to go back through them, which can be quite a bit of work depending on how many SKUs you have. The tool that I find really useful in A+ listing, certainly before you start, there is a quick guide that Amazon's got there. It's just in the A+ content, just under training, and that will give you the basis of creating A+ listings. So that's helpful to start with. You can duplicate A+ content, so that's quite helpful if you're just got the same product but you're changing the model in our case from iPhone 11 to iPhone 12 in the future. So it's things like that where you can duplicate and it's not so much work. My top 5 tips for using A+ content would be the photography that comes first. I think that's the most important. Certainly for Toro, the photo really is selling it. We want customers to imagine having that leather product, so that's feeling the leather even by looking at the photo. I would say that text probably comes second. The reason being, I don't think customers really want to read lots and lots of information about a product. I think that is kind of summed up in the bullet points, where the A+ content's more about getting the brand across. You can use different modules and things like that in the back end, so I think just have a play around with it and see what kind of fits your brand. Ensure that your brand does come across in the A+ content. People use Shutterstock images. It might not portray that your brand is how you kind of want it. And lastly, I suppose from Toro, the attention is in the detail, and that's really important to us.